Hello vapors and vapesses. You got fresh building? Got fresh batteries ready? Are you ready? Geeza, are you ready?
Yes, Geeza, I am ready.
And hello and welcome to Vapor Geeza. Today's show we've got something a little bit special. We're going with a 20% more Geeza.
20% more Geeza from the pair of us, yep. We've been told there's not enough Geeza going on, so we're going to give it more Geeza.
A bit more Geeza.
Yes, in fact, it is. Now with 20% extra Geeza.
Exactly. And you could say that equates to 314 more Geeza.
You could.
And on that note, what have we got, Boudoir?
That was a tenuous link.
That was a very tenuous link.
Today we have got a new unboxing, hands-on, first look, whatever you want to call it. It is this. It is the new Coil Master 314 Clapton Maker from Coil Master, obviously. Right, so this is it. This is their new product for building Claptons. If you haven't got a drill, it cost us $29.99. I think it's about £20 from coilmaster.net. We were lucky enough to get one of the first productions pre-ordered. We ordered it 2 weeks ago. It came yesterday. I've had a little play with it, and we're going to let you have a look at it, give you some first impressions, and we will probably come back at another time with a proper how-to. Today this is just what you get, how it works, pros and cons, little dive down, little dive up, tell you our thoughts, and that's it.
So enjoy nice. I think it leaves us with no other choice but to get involved.
Right, let's have a butcher's. So here we are with the Coil Master 314 by coilmaster.net. Nice little sleek black box. On the back there's a bit of information.
It says Coil Master 314. Also goes through product features. It says it uses portable rechargeable batteries, and that is a single 18650 battery driven. It goes clockwise and anti-clockwise rotation, as well as makes variety combination of Clapton wires. I believe that is saying it does twisted as well, doesn't it?
I believe it does, yes. Right.
And it also does have the standard warnings about keeping the products away from kids and pets as well. That doesn't actually say that. And then it has the Coil Maker's social media such as Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, as well as a QR code.
Yes, I'm sure.
And their YouTube channel.
And a YouTube channel. I'm sure the QR code just takes you to their website, and the YouTube channel just takes you obviously to their YouTube, Coil Master 314. Right, that's everything on the box. Let's have a look in the box.
Indeed.
Just fiddly with this corner, I don't know why. Right, here we are. Here's what you get. You get something stuck. Right, you get one Coil Master 314, 2 spare sets of screwy attachments that I will show you while I'm doing it, and this Coil Master nice shiny silver wiry pen tensiony holder thing, and your Coil Master itself. Here on the back it runs on one 18650, which I've already installed. Like they said, it has 2 speeds, forwards and backwards. Comes with 2 of these spare wire tightening, I don't know what you call those, but it comes with 2 spare ones of those, which we're not going to be using, so we'll put those to one side. And this is just the product we're going to be using today. We're going to get ourselves some wire. We're going to be using a 32 gauge camful, and as a core we're going to be using some of this N80 26 gauge nichrome. So that is everything we're going to need for this. I'm just going to set up and
let's start building some Claptons.
For the sake of this video, I'm going to be showing you the back side of it for now. Right, so full disclosure, I had a few teething issues the first time I tried to use this, and we had to cut the video because the wire snapped, it lost tension, it lost tightness, and all round, I don't know if it's a design flaw or human error. So for today, I'm going to say my fault, human error. If it happens again, it may be a design flaw. Good friend of the show and core builder extraordinaire at Risu on Instagram. We took this to him first to let him have a little look at it, because we needed to borrow some wire for the show, because we had none indoors. And the first thing he said to me was, why don't you buy a drill? I said, I've got a drill, you know I've got a drill. And he just laughed.
And indeed, for a couple of people that we've spoken to, the very first thing that they say is, wouldn't you just get a drill?
Yes, and I agree, but for the sake of you deciding whether or not you'd like this product, we're going to give it our full attention. Right, so I have my 2 wire, again, with that fiddly wire. That was my fault that time though. Right, I'm going to feed this nut on to start with this time, so now I've got the right nut in place. Feed that nut to there, and then it's this lead wire, this outer core wire, I'm having the trouble fitting into place, and the dogs agree. So I believe I've got both those in place. Hold the locking nut, get the motor in the right place. Start to lock this nut. The 2 lead wires in the centre.
Okay, and that's the motor end, isn't it?
That's the motor end, and that's the motor you can hear spinning. Right.
So our advice is to feed both wires through to the motor end first of all.
Yeah, I've seen their actual video on how to use this machine.
Coil Master's actual
video, and they fed it through the other end first. But every time I've tried that, I've had major problems.
Yeah, it has snapped every time.
It has snapped every time, and the tension wasn't good enough for me. So I'm going to feed this through the wrong end per se. Feed the second nut on to make sure I've got it in place. Then I'm going to feed this wire.
Again, this is your core wire, isn't it?
This is the core N80, this is the night chrome wire, yeah, this is the centre of your wire. I'm going to feed that through there like so, to the outer side.
Get it nice and...
Oh no, I fed this wire through and I didn't need to do that. See, fiddly.
Very
Fiddly. Again, really fiddly.
So we just want to get this core wire nice and tight in its tension, don't we?
That nut on there. And tight, and I believe I can pull this wire now.
Just lift your arm so people can see the...
Yeah, I pulled that once I put it through.
Yeah.
Pulled this wire from this end, just through a little...
Straightens it up, doesn't it? It definitely needs to be quite tight and tension's got to be right on it.
Putting it through that end first seemed to lose me tension. I don't know why, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it did. And then get your penny thing, feed it through. I found this easier again to feed it through the nib end, like as if it was a pencil. Just hold the pen straight, hold the button down obviously, because that's what the... This button is the button that lets you feed the wire through, see, so hold the button down, feeds it right through. And the first time I tried this, I thought I had to hold the button down while Clapton in. I don't. The button actually feeds to the machine, which gives it the tension.
Oh, right, okay.
So now I've got my wire all set up. I don't know if that's enough wire. We're just going to go to the end of the wire I've got on. I've already got pre-cut, and we're going to see how we do. Now we're going to pull this nice and tight to there. Okay. Tighten it up, and I believe we're good to go. Right, ready?
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to stop there for a second.
Yep.
Because this lead wire's still not tight enough for me. Try tighten it up a bit more. Maybe if I feed it through this top hole.
Okay, just to stop it slipping out as easily.
Yeah. Get the tension right. Put that back in place. Pull the wire back to the left. Get those claptons nice and tight.
You know, it's quite a common thing with Clapton, isn't it? You have to pull it back in again just to...
Unless you're doing it spot on. Right, we're going again. Just like you're making a normal Clapton, you've got to let your hand sort of move with the wire.
Yeah, don't fight.
Look, see, let it go and it's done that, see?
Okay, yep, I can see that.
So we're going to go in reverse. I'm going to pull that all the way back off. And again, that does. Every time I hit that back switch, I hit the forward switch, I'm losing tension.
You have lost a lot of tension there.
I don't know why it's giving me such tension abuse. There should be, in my opinion, some sort of clamp on that side to clamp the wire in place.
Definitely.
And variable speeds would be nice, but it does run off a single 18650 battery. So I suppose the motor can't be that powerful. So it probably can't chuck out a lot more speed than it is. I'll try it. Straighten this last Clapton on. Right. So see, it's giving us a few teething problems. I don't know how close up he is there, but you can see there's some gaps in that Clapton there.
Yeah, you can just about see it on the shot here.
And this time I'm letting the wire rest on my finger. See, and again, I have completely lost tightness there.
Yep, so just pulling it back in. Now obviously going through, that's the second time you've had to pull that back in.
Yes.
So it does seem like this isn't a quick way to make a Clapton wire, that's for sure.
No, it does not, but then again, I've done Claptons with drills obviously, and I've had the same problem. but I'm doing it at 5 times the speed. So at least when this one macks up, it's a quick reverse.
Yeah.
Doing it with a real wire, you can muck up and you might destroy your whole wire. But now I've pulled it all back, I've got it all nice and tight. If I can keep it tight, stop that there, just because I was trapping the wire.
It did sound like it was having a little bit of an issue there, like it was burning the motor a tiny bit as it was working too hard.
I've got a little tiny kink in it, that not kink, gap.
Yep.
Just one. Right, I'm going to go again. Before I do anything else, I'm going to give it one last tension pull onto there. In fact, now I'm going to cut some of that off because I don't need it.
Okay.
Right.
As our number one bit of advice so far is to make sure that the tension's right on your core wire when you're doing it.
We're having tension problems. So, this wire tight on there, one last go.
So I might have to speed this part up as it seems to be going through relatively problem free at the moment.
Right, I'm going to stop there.
Okay.
I'm going to try and tighten down my Claptons one last time, whenever I can. Right. And I'm going to pause now for the most important thing about all of this. I need a vape. So I've got maybe a foot of wire left. I'm going to try and finish this off. I'm going to give this one last smash everything up. One last pull at that end. I'm going to double check the tightness of my nuts. And my nuts are tight because I've got good boxes on.
Yeah, you've got to take care of your nuts, haven't you?
You have indeed, my son, you have indeed. Right, everything's looking as tight as I'm going to get it. This is not the best Clapton I've seen in the world. But I think I'm good to finish off. You ready?
Yeah, let's get another nice look at this.
I'm still having tension problems here, but it's still going.
Unlike earlier where it would fall out if the tension wasn't right, at least now with some of the kinks ironed out, it will stay in throughout the duration of the
You can see
wire.
that nut that end stopping spinning, but the wire inside's still spinning. And I'm going to stop there.
Okay.
I've got a little bit of wire left over. I'm going to turn it on its side. Try and spring everything down, look, and you can see already, look how far down, look.
Yeah, you've got a good another sort of 5 mils there, space that you could have worked with.
I might feed the pen in one last time, might as well try and finish the bad boy off, eh?
Yeah. So right now you're just getting the maximum length Clapton wire you can.
Yeah, which is, again, I said to you earlier about this, didn't I, about the actual...
Yeah, and it gives you a measurement up to 5 inches on the device itself built in. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be able to go to firewires. We suspect it's around just shy of 4 inches that you can get.
Yes, I'm going to cut it there because I actually overlapped it just to lock it in. I didn't finish it off, I just went another rotation or 2 round to lock it in.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to take this wire out now. You're going to come and join me.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn this bit of wire into an actual coil. And
so let's see how it came out then.
Yeah.
You can see it there, pretty clear.
So that is one 5-wrap Clapton on a 3mm bit, made using just this coil jig machine.
Alright then, Bidwell, right, so you've built yourself a Clapton wire out of it now, you've had a go of it, we know it was a bit fiddly, so based on our first impressions, let's just go through what we liked, what you didn't like. Now, I remember when you first put it to me that we were going to do the review of this, you mentioned that Coil Master would bring in a Clapton wire maker out, and that you felt that certainly it wasn't a replacement to an existing setup or a drill piece or anything like that.
Yeah.
But you looked at it and you said, you know what, this might be good if you're travelling around, if you need to make wire, you can't take your whole setup with you. Or alternatively, another thing you mentioned is anybody looking to get into wire making, this might be a good little introduction. So now having had it out of the box, having a go, tell us how you felt with it.
As a coil maker, I think it's a first time coil maker. This might look at it, look at that, just that. It's not a drill, there's no wood, there's no clamps, there's no swivels. First time coil maker. This, I've never seen, this might not be the first one of its kind, but it's the first one I've
you've seen, yeah.
And yeah, it's light, it's portable. If you're a first time user, once you get the grips of it, I think you could be knocking out Claptons left, right and centre. It's a little slow.
Okay, so yeah, I think that's one thing you did say, didn't you? It could do with a variable speed.
Right, my thoughts on this are, I could do with it, it only makes 4.5 inches of wire. I could do with it being maybe dual battery or mains plug-in, I'd be fine with that. Dual battery, maybe an extra 4 inches longer so you can make 8 inches.
Yeah.
If you could make 10 inches of wire with this, it was almost double the size. You could do, that'd be enough wire to make 2 coils.
To make 2 coils, yeah, and that would be perfect.
You wouldn't have to do it twice. You just go. It's a little bit fiddly.
You found that because if you couldn't get the tension right, the wire
I would like better tension. I would like it to be longer. I would like it to be dual battery, and I would like it to have variable speeds. They're not cons. They're my first thoughts on it. I think I might have been using it wrong. I think you might find it easier to use it laying down flat rather than standing up. It might be easier to use a button. I only thought that because when I looked, it has got rubbery grips on the back of it. Okay. And that's what they're for laying it down. So maybe I was doing it wrong the whole time.
Okay. So I think what we'll do then, listening to that, is this was our first impressions. We've taken it out of the box. We had one little play of it before we filmed, and then we've pretty much showed us using it straight out of the box, just learning how it goes. Yeah. What we're going to do then, let's go away with it for a month. Yeah. Let's get a taste of it. Let's both play with it.
2 weeks with it each, yeah.
Exactly, and we're going to come back and we're going to do a full how-to video, as it does do multiple variants of different wire.
So we're going to figure out, you'll work on the Clapton. I believe it's got these 3 holes here.
Yeah, don't know if we'll be able to see it on camera, but
there's 2 holes either that way, 2 holes either side of that, top and bottom. So you might be able to make twisted wire with it. There might be a few variations of Clapton you can make. Yeah, so we will spend some time with this, see if we like it or not, and we'll give you a full and frank review in about a month. Yeah. But as a first thoughts, I wouldn't rush out and purchase one. I'd see what people online are saying about it. If anyone's using it a lot better than we were. Absolutely. If they're having the same problems as we are, it might
be an issue with the product.
Today I put everything down to our own human error. Yeah, and the first time using it. In a month's time, if I'm still having these problems and I've used it 30 times, then it is definitely a product problem. But Coil Master know what they're doing. I doubt it'll be long until they bring out a Mac 2 version or one that you can extend. Or
So surmise then, really what we're saying is, don't rush out and buy it now. Let's leave it a month. Let's get a few more people using it, and then we'll give you a definitive answer whether this product is what we thought it was going to be, or whether it's something that was a good idea, just not necessarily what we thought.
It is a good idea. It could be better implemented. We will see if other companies do. I mean, once one person's made it, it's the vapor industry.
Oh, definitely, exactly.
There'll be clones, copies, cheaper versions, battery versions. So we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah. So until then, there's only 2 things to say.
First of all, I hope you've enjoyed this video.
Indeed, yeah. I do hope you have.
Hope that's given you a bit of an insight into how it actually works. And yeah, that does only leave us with 2 things to say.
And that is, live long and vape.
And keep it cloudy, people.
Thanks for watching our video, and as always, please remember to like, share and subscribe.
And follow us on all social media, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, as always, Vapor Geeza. And I think that's about it. We shall see you next time. Thanks for watching. We out.